Top of the morning to you. Hey yo everybody, theSebbyGamer here with another awesome video for you guys. Today we're playing another Doki Doki video. Yes, we're playing another video. No, we're playing another Doki Doki game mod thing. A brand new day. We're playing a brand new day. The second day, which is another brand new day upon the previous brand new day, which is no longer the newest day. Where we last left off, the protagonist was thinking of ways to scooterly poop with every single girl in the literature club because he's a scooterly pooping type of guy. And apparently he's also a bit of a jackass because he forgot to write poems for all these lovely girls. At least that cutscene never happened. And I also ran out of footage, too. But I finished right in time. So enough with the talking and more with the clicky of the buttons. Wait for you, myself. Wait for me, you meanie. Oh, there she is. I waited for over an hour in front of her house. She didn't answer her doorbell. It's because she is a doorbell. She didn't even answer her cell phone either. Oh my god, that's so scary. What are you doing, just hanging around in your room ignoring me? That's so cold. I decided to start walking and now she shows up. I think next time I'm just going inside. No, going inside definitely before going to school is always recommended in this scenario. Waking up is just so hard. Story of my life. I get up around 6 p.m. Not 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm still awake at that hour. By 8 a.m. not so much. Sometimes I just stare at the window and think to myself, why even make the effort? Girl, don't do this to me. If you want, I'll come into your room and wake you up every morning. How about that? Catch me outside, how about that? Ew, gross. I get grosser. Figures as much, trying to be helpful, and that's the thanks I get. Are you ready to go? I've been waiting for an hour, so I guess so. Are you sure you're awake? Yes, I'm woke as fuck. I'm woke as fuck! Girl, you tell him. Whoa, I just pressed the shift key instead of the enter key and went to the next section. Whoa! Normally games don't work like that. Alright, let's get to school. Sayori is acting strange. We both run to school. We barely make it on time before the gates close. Whoa, club time already. It's like this is a video game and we can just auto-skip the entire school day to the club time. Yay, I hope for more cupcakes if it's a daily thing. Because you join... Hi again, oh wait, what was her voice? It was like a sexual type of voice. Hi again, Sebby-chan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. I won't make the same mistakes like last time, Monica. Last time? What last time? Monica looks flustered and leaves. Aww. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I look around to see what everyone is doing. Monica and Sayori are in a deep conversation about something. Yuri is engrossed in a book. I decide to walk by the closet to see what Natsuki's up to. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. This is straight up regular day 2 right now. Wait a second, but this only activated if you did the paths, right? So, I don't have to select a path, it's just auto there. Okay, I thought I was gonna still have to like select paths, and thought that it would just shoot you back to the beginning and you select the next path. And you do like Okay, next. Are you looking for something in here? Freaking Monica. Always messing around with my stuff and never putting it back where it belongs. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga, sweet! Oh shit, there's manga. I want in. You read manga, right? Hell yes, I do. Not yes, yas. Manga is life. Manga is love, manga is life. How did you know? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. I should stop reading manga before I go bed. It looks like the ink is getting stuck on my face when I fall asleep on. It's cringy. I see. There's a long volume of manga and missed a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that, Phil. I get a little closer. God, there's so many grammar mistakes in this. I get a little closer to look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. Ooh. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. I wonder if it's like Sailor Moon, but with desserts. That probably means that's either way out of my demographic or freaking awesome. You know, with everything that's manga related. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. Let's get some sass on her. She points to the classroom door. No way in hell am I judging. I've read stuff you wouldn't imagine a person like me would read. That's supposed to impress. Girl, let me tell you something. The shit I've seen, the shit I've read. Whoa. I'm screwing around way too much. What am I saying? It was the tone of your voice. Am I not enthusiastic enough? But I'll tell you one thing, Sebby-chan. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ooh. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's Mo to the extreme! Don't just stand there. Huh? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. This is the first time I'm coming out of the closet. There will be more times, boy. The way how that's written can be taken out of context. This is the first time I'm coming out of the closet. There will be more times. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Shouldn't chairs be more comfortable, or my... What? Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable, or my lap? The fan service is real in this game, guys. Hey, are you paying any attention? Huh? I am, but nothing's really, guess I'm skipping that. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Kind of reminds me of the silliness of what some of the older magical girl mangas I've read had. Not that I read that kind of stuff. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have plot? Of course not. Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when we get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts happening, oh boy. Oh boy. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? Glad to hear it. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimate you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Oops. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. I'm pretty sure her full power is like screwed up black eyes and a snapped neck. She can't contain her own power. Okay guys, we're back. I'm sorry about that. I looked back and saw that the little desktop audio feature was completely dead. I checked, and apparently for whatever reason audio wasn't being recorded. By default, I always have what's going through these things over here being recorded at the same time, and it was activated. But as you can clearly hear now, I got it fixed. I'm sorry you had the first few minutes here of no game audio, even though it's just music. Well, it's badass music, so once again, sorry, but got it fixed. Now, to continue whatever the hell she was talking about, I skipped the one box. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, it's definitely one of the better ones. She'll make a perfect wife. She'll cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and brunch and lupper. What the hell's lupper? Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, my heart! Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Well, hi, Windows key. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. It's just enough to butter my croissant. Natsuki! Can you come over here real quick? Sayori and I need to speak to you about a few things for club activities. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. Just let me snap my spine for a moment. It won't take too long. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and headed towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Sure I do. Well, don't be a dummy. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Not figuratively, I will literally kill you. I'll chuck off your air supply, till you stop breathing, turn blue in the face, and die. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. While Natsuki is working with the other girls, Yuri approaches me. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sebby-chan, and coming back to the club. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Motherfucker! Manga is literature! Damn straight, sister! Praise Jeebus! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plumps back into her seat. Come on, Natsuki, let's talk about manga some more. Natsuki refuses to speak to me, for now. I guess I will talk to her about it later then. I forgot to ask if she likes Sailor Moon. Don't worry, guys. Sebby-chan always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, being my slave. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, I'm surprised you crawl out of that pile every morning. And you almost set your house on fire once. Luckily, I was able to put it out. I didn't know you could burn water. Girl, you burn water? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Sebby-chan can become good friends too. Sayori. That would be nice. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the word situation she just put me into, or she's a genius. I'll thank her later. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. That's not male voice, it's a female what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl so cute without even trying? I'm spinning over my entire keyboard right now. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Thank you, Yuri. I'll definitely read it. I take the book from Yuri's supple hands. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Well, I guess I should start reading. About in 10 seconds, Yuri looks at me. That look. Just the fact the music stops and she just stares at me. I feel like just like a bag of meat. Is that drool on the corner of her mouth? Or is that children's tears? It's only been like a few seconds since I sat down in my seat. Our eyes make contact. Oh, sorry. It looks like Yuri is reading the same book as she gave me. Hey, isn't that the same book you gave me? Oh, it was on sale, so... yeah, I thought it would be a good thing to get too. Alright. Well, I kinda wanted to know what it's about. Huh? Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over to the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Or Markov. I think it's Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. And as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. How can someone make something that dark? That's kind of... Yuri gently giggles. That is so fucking creepy. I won't go as far and say this is a horror game. This is just creepy/cringe compilation game. With a mix of fan service, since, you know, there's definitely fan service in this. Yuri gently giggles, then starts laughing uncontrollably. Fucking Yandere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sebby-chan? Well, it's not a bad thing, I guess. Well, no, I mean, I've read a few books like that. That's not even close to the truth. Kind of like manga. She's acting kind of strange. Maybe it's her eyes. She has pretty eyes, though. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, you made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. I'm kind of thinking that I'm hearing a lot of this from before. That was his internal thought, and I did your blurry voice. Okay, I've been trying my best to do voices and sucking at it for over a half hour now. My throat needs some water. Oh, don't worry. Don't apologize. I'm kind of into this book now. Oh. Well, that is the truth. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much. Keep talking. I can hear you ramble for days. Especially your cryptic messages after you do 2 stabs to the stomach and once to the chest. My tongue is dying, I speak too much. Oh, okay. You know, that just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. I can listen to you forever. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to? What are you talking about? Didn't you want to talk about it more? I guess. Let me just get in the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had just put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used, that is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and started the prologue. I soon understand that what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page, and Yuri slides down her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Well, might as well be calling me a fucking illiterate dumbass, you bitch. Okay, everyone, it's poem time! I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri excels, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not that. It's fine. Alright, I guess it's time to share poems. Sebby-chan, you're up first. I start to recite my poem first. Darkness wanders in my soul, pours out from each and every hole. I don't know what this all means, but let it end now. Exit. Scene. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. If you are at if you sign, why do I have to verbally say, I sigh, instead of going, it's just, I sigh. Smile at camera. Do something funny for the camera. If you are at rock bottom, there's no other way than up, right? I better start climbing then. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? It's like English! Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? You're missing the point. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Saori liked it, and Sebu-chan did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Not like you're inspiring, Natsuki. Your father kicks your ass every day. How inspiring is that, you little bitch? Which I haven't yet. God, I'm dying. And Sebu-chan liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Sebu-chan appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ooh! Get roasted, get wrecked, dank memes. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew too big as soon as Sebu-chan started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Well, I'm screwed. No escape now. Sebu-chan, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The main should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Sebu-chan. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sebu-chan? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I'm an expert on writing, but screw it, let's do this. So of course, that's going to be nut up or shut up. What? Are they talking about the same type of nut I think they're trying to talk about? Nut up or shut up? Oh my god. Either this game has been extremely pervy, or I'm just an extremely dirty-minded person. I know I'm already human trash, but... pervy human trash. Girls, you better either nut up or shut up. You know what? Natsuki glares at me menacingly, while Yuri's expression is so defenseless. What the hell am I going to do now? Then it hits me. Natsuki, Yuri. Let wisdom flow through my mouth. I know this is strange for me to say. You guys are my friends. New friends, sure, but still, friends. We don't need to fight and bicker with one another. Friends are wonderful people who have differences and can respect one another for those differences and opinions. Natsuki's poems I read today hit me hard. It's amazing on how people can only really try. They try and then try. They try. Yuri's poem is amazing because how skillfully misleading the message is with the bread and the raccoon. Everyone's so talented while my skills are so subpar. So why are we fighting again? Why can't we just be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Because, well, Sayori jumps in on the conversation. Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that at all, girl. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Nice and perky. Big and beautiful. Big and juicy. Just Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. I fixed this, guys. Yes, guys, I fixed it. All of us women can be respected. Women. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. My jaw drops to the ground. Did you just say what I heard you say? Sayori approaches Yuri and with her hands out in a squeezing motion. Wait, what? What, girl? I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Aww. Yuri goes back to whatever she was doing before the commotion happened. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. I gently pat Natsuki on the head. There. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whispered to Monika. Oh, so this is why Natsuki is vice president, as I whisper to you. She nods in return. What the fuck am I doing? To be honest, I might have come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Thank you. Not a problem. I wasn't that good before either, but something's changed for me. Monika gives me an awkward smile. Take care of Sayori, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That's grandma. That makes two of us. You can count on me. I will take care of all of you. That dream making me say weird things again. Thanks. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing me to blush. Yes, you girls smiling at me. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If that dream is true, I need to save them all. My friends. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Sebby-chan, how about you? Yeah, I had fun. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, there's hope for me yet. I can get laid by the end of high school! I nodded to myself with newfound determination. Sebby-chan, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sorry beams at me. It surely has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. This is bliss. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise. They're both wonderful people. Sayori mumbles under her breath. I think it's because of you. I think they're trying to fight for dominance over you. Dominance! At least you won't have to worry about me when I'm gone. No, don't leave me! I'll hug you, don't leave me! No! The other girls will take care of you. Girl, don't leave! What did you just say? No, nothing silly. You're just hearing things. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I like you all, actually. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Sebby-chan, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. I flush awkwardly and get flustered. God, I feel so cringy right now. Every day, I imagine a future where I can fuck this shit, I'm out. Every day is good to be so much fun. Oh wait, no, he is actually sign. He says the word sigh. Sigh, ... It looks like Sayori still hasn't gone to the kind of situation I'm in. Or maybe I'm a dumbass and she knows more than I'm thinking. Where did that come from? I'll make sure we all have a nice and bright future, Sayori. Together. Alive together. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I really mean it this time. There I go saying this time again. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Well, since it's now day 3, I think I'll leave the video here. So I think around this point it should start getting a little different. At least my hair's gonna start looking different. By a little different, I mean all this wonderful blonde Jesus crap is gonna be all gone. It's okay, don't be sad. I've had it for over 6.5 years. It's time for a change. I would fix this right now, but it's too damn ridiculous. I'm keeping it like that. Look, email everywhere. So if you guys like this video, please leave a like. And I'm gonna snap my way through this. If you don't like it, you know what to do. You can hit the dislike button, but I really do suggest hitting the like it, subscribe if you don't want to miss another video just like this one. And I'll see all you awesome dudes in the next video. Ooh, I've never done that. Bye. Damn it. All you have to do is rate. If you're really hard enough, especially a girl.